Robbie,
Jimmers.
we're back,
This
man.
we're so back. This is
So
your
back.
idea, by the way. I've no idea what I'm doing, but Jim was like, let's be cool and start the episode like this. So
I just
don't
thought it'd be
know.
like we're scheming, like people like
Mm,
if you've just turned on the telly and watching us, people are gonna go, them boys, they're up to something.
that is
you know?
true.
Yeah.
Round 6, some serious results. My
Go
beloved
on.
Stormers. Look, I'm gonna just brag about them right now.
Yeah.
21-6 down at halftime at Thornton Park against Munster, and they go ahead and win it. I mean, 21-27 full time. That is a serious result away from home. Top of the log, I might
Yeah,
add.
absolutely. Then on the other side of things, Connacht bet the Hollywoodbets Sharks, which was an absolute
Yes.
great result. 44-17.
And with that, I do owe you a mullet.
You do.
I do owe you a mullet. Which we will. I'll get it done. Look, I'm a man of my word.
We'll revisit. Like I might let you have Christmas. Like at least you can sit at the Christmas dinner table.
Yeah,
and people aren't like
without the
looking at
dirty
you like,
looks.
yeah, what's wrong with your man?
We've got a very, very, very special guest that we're going to introduce, but it's a surprise. It's a surprise player. Jim.
No, I think in the last few episodes we've been a bit too bad for like leaking players and kind of being like, this who's coming. People can make up their minds. I think from now on we just need them to flash up on screen and be like, whoa, there's Jim Flano's mate, or it's Evan Roos again.
Sending it on send it. No, we've got a surprise player, which I think we should get into, because the people watching this, the fans of Jim Flano and Send It, are going to want to see this.
Absolutely. We get into it?
Let's get into it. Jimmers, we've got a very, very important individual with us in the virtual studio, Vincent Tshituka, Hollywoodbets Sharks player, Lucy, one of my favorite players to watch. It's been having an incredible season, and we had to talk all things Sharksfest, like going to be insane. Vince, thanks so much for joining us, and just please try and put up with Jim. I know he was a touch late, and he hasn't started on the front foot, but just try and put up with him if that's fine.
No, I remember watching an absolute masterclass by Vince in the Challenge Cup final in 2024. I was there in the stands watching it.
Okay.
I was surrounded by South Africans as well, so I kind of had to support you. So, big fan here as well.
I got you.
He's only human.
Supporting the right team.
Well, welcome. Thank you for coming on anyway and listening to me and Robbie talk pure muck as always. We're probably going to grill you with some questions, which you don't have a choice. You have to answer them. But yeah, let's roll.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
Oh, you let Robbie start off.
So, Vince, you've obviously captained the Hollywoodbets a couple of times, the Sharks a couple of times. Who, like, sort of pre-match gives the longest team talks or the shortest? Like, who's pretty good before game, sort of getting the guys up for it, and who's short, sharp, and to the point?
I think, yes. Obviously, there's a couple of leaders in the Sharks team. I think the longest will definitely be Sia. They're good though, but yeah, he definitely. I'll give him the longest team talks. I think the shortest would be Ewan. He's short, sharp, precise, and to the point. So it's a bit of two opposites. Yeah.
Well, those kinds of add up, though. To be fair,
yeah.
Like from outside, if I probably had to give two names, I'd probably go.
Yeah, no, it's like two of the most iconic names in World Rugby. It's like, yeah, he gives all right ones, I suppose.
So Vince, you and your brother obviously growing up together, playing rugby, playing in the same sides.
Yeah.
They surely, as brothers, you can get a little bit naughty, a little bit of mischief. Who was sort of the naughtiest, and who's still the naughtiest, if there is, if anyone did get up to a little bit of mischief?
I'll definitely give who was the naughtiest. I was that. I'll claim it. I was that kid. I'm one of four boys, and I was second of the four. And I was definitely, of all my brothers, the child my parents had to keep an eye on. So like, the moment they can't see me or they can't hear me, they're like, okay, what's going on? Where is he? What is he doing? That was me growing up. I think now I'll definitely give that to Manu. He's definitely the problem child. Like he just, a brother that just loves getting under your skin. Like he lives to get under your skin. That is money for you in a nutshell. Like that is money in a nutshell. Yeah,
And
yeah.
does he succeed? Is he getting under your skin there, or
Yeah, Flip, I'll give
surely
him that. He's world class. He's second to none. Jeepers, he is
top draw?
he's bloody world class. Yeah, honestly, he's world class.
What's your favorite memory at Hollywoodbets Sharks or Kings Park? On the field, and then I think let's take it off the field. In and around those fields where the magic happens.
There's a couple of good ones, but I think if I had to go favorite, one of my top favorite was quarterfinal against Munster. We had the penalty shootouts,
Yes, bro,
and we won.
class.
We won. We won right at the end there, and so that
Sorry,
was
I think I got a
quite
cough
a
cramp, boys.
yeah. That
Shane
I was about to
Henschel is
say
a really
those
good guy,
two.
by the way. Great guy.
If I say off on field would be the penalty shootout, off field would be the
Yeah.
cough cramp. Definitely,
Oh,
definitely. Those two are like it's something I'll never forget for sure.
Right, that's actually iconic. I'm so glad you brought that up because I'd obviously not forgotten about it, but I hadn't thought about it in a while.
I think about it pretty consistently.
Standing on the ground, holding his car, penalty shootout, like, oh, the South Africa
Oh,
Ireland
man.
rivalry. It doesn't get much better than that.
It doesn't. I
Why
promise
did he
you. Like
wink?
it's just
Cinema.
He
it
winked at that
doesn't.
crowd. You can't wink, all right? Go down.
Yeah, but Philip, I think that part, I remember seeing it like it was so ironic that the moment he winked, the camera just happened to be on him, and he winked, and I was like,
I think
"Oh,
the
Jaden,
physio
you
just
couldn't have
moved out of the
timed
way
it
as
better."
well. Like,
Absolute
absolutely
cinema.
perfect.
Absolute cinema.
That is definitely right up there. That is right up there for me.
Well, every rivalry,
Oh.
speaking of rivalries, every rivalry has that one player who you just want to tackle and want to get one over. And every rivalry
Yeah.
has like that one player who you secretly like playing against. You might have been playing against him for years or whatever. Who are those two
Yeah,
players?
it's never truly about the individual, to be honest. Especially in derby games, it's always about the team. I love the atmosphere of derby games. I love the physicality, playing against the Bulls even more so. So it's never about the individual because it counts in every tackle and every carry. And for me, that it just that atmosphere of knowing that it's two South African teams that have a massive history in the nation, and it's just like it's always personal. It's always bigger
Yeah.
than any other game. So yeah, it's just
Sure.
it's the game itself, the atmosphere, the crowd, the camaraderie. It's all of it. It's all of it.
Yeah.
Is there that
Especially
one player
like
though that you kind of like playing against those, or someone like a mate from you might have been separated, you might have played schoolboy rugby together or provincial rugby?
No, not I guess
You just hate everyone, is it?
the mates I could say that I'd love playing against are probably all at the Lions. But at the Bulls, there's none of that. Yeah.
nice. And for Sharksfest, if you could sort of give us your elevator pitch of if someone's never been to Sharksfest, what would you say to them? Like describing atmosphere, why they have to be there, best parts about it. Could you give that sort of elevator pitch?
Yeah, I think first of all, if I had to tell someone to close their eyes, just think of a packed out Hollywoodbets Kings Park. I think that already just gives
Yes.
you a sense of what is happening in the environment. All the stalls, the lines are extremely long. You're contemplating whether it's actually worth standing in line or just going straight to the to the game. I think there's such a good pre-match and halftime and post-match entertainment. People cannot wait for the post-match after party. There's a party that's set up just for the game as well. So if it's an experience, you're not just coming for a game of rugby, you're coming to experience a moment at the Hollywoodbets Kings Park. I think for me that's the best way I'd gear it up.
Amazing. I've already sort of placed myself near top tier, so you're like sort of almost on the pitch looking down.
Yeah.
Just imagining sort of I've skipped through the line, or not skipped, I've waited to get my beers. I've earned the right to sit and watch drink a beer and watch rugby through waiting in that
Yeah.
line. And I tell you what, I'm in a happy place. I'm in a very
It's a
happy
great
place.
place. I can say
Stadium with swim
it can
pools.
only be a happy place.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
What'd you
Kings
say?
Park the stadium with swim pool at the end? Or am I right saying that?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It is. It is. There are people
Well,
in the pools, actually. Yeah. People are in the
I'd love
pools.
to be the guy that was like, lads, this is a great idea. You know?
Is this like there's 30 guys on the field currently at war, but there's someone in the pool. This is
Oh,
like
Yeah,
living his
chilling with
best
the
life.
cocktail. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's best life.
it's like so
Watching rugby off
different.
a TV screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Uh,
obviously, you're playing with squad and
Uh,
you're with lads week in, week out. Who's the rugby nerd of the group? And who's just a lad that you're like, how do you play fresh rugby? You watch no rugby.
rugby nerd. Mm, I'd have to give that to Eban. He's
Yeah.
yeah.
very, yeah, like he's very pedantic with the rules of the game, and understanding the referees, and he's a professional that like he wants to make sure that whatever he's doing, he's legally 9 times out of 10 on the right side of
This
it.
has to be rage, mate. This has to be.
So
Oh gosh, I was waiting
nine
for that,
times out of
Thomas.
10, as I said. But yeah, he's definitely he's not just brute force.
Mm,
He's stunned like being in a team with him has actually stunned me. It showed me the professional side of his game as well. He just goes the extra mile to study and to know exactly the rules, understand the referees, and he does that.
mm,
He does that quite well. Yeah.
sure,
and
that's
and
amazing.
who watches no rugby? Who's like
Who
who
watches
like
no
not hates
rugby?
rugby, but who's just like what you know?
Keepers. I think you know what.
See ya.
To be a professional and say you don't watch rugby is insane. But I will say this. I'll give you this. I was that professional once upon a time. I was that
Nice.
professional that I was just like, I was a soccer fan, so all I did was watch Chelsea play, and that's all I
Nice.
like. All my spare time was just watching that and watching Chelsea play. So I think up until like I started really getting a crack in the senior team and being a consistent player, that I feel the need to be like, hey, I actually gotta watch more than just the games we play. Like, let's just.
My
Mm,
I
own
was not just
highlights.
watching, yeah, or like a World Cup, or like like
mm.
you've got to actually watch rugby. And I think, the more I've done that, not only do you educate yourself, you fall in like you fall in love with the game even more so, and that's exactly been my experience. So, yeah.
And so picture this, right? So when you beat the Vodacom Bulls, after the Sharksfest happens, you're sort of floating around at the afters. You and Manu are getting into it, but now there's a dance off. Who's winning that?
Jeez, guys, hey, listen, before I answer, I'll say I was a heck of a dancer back in my day, but
Okay,
I have retired. I have retired the dancing shoes.
Unk.
Um, but yeah, I think I'll give it to Manu. Like we all once upon a time used to be part of a dance group called Fusion X back in the day, and
Nice.
he 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 was good. He was good. I was good, but I'll give him that. He nudged me a little bit in that department. But yeah, so purely based off that, I'll give it to Manu.
That's very good of you. Very kind.
Yeah, yeah, very, very humble. Look at that. Didn't know he had it in
Listen,
him, to be honest.
now the thing is, like, I back myself. I just think he learns faster than I do when it comes to dancing. Like he just
Yeah.
picked it up faster. So like when I got it, oh man, world class. But I just think
Mm.
he got it a little bit faster. So just because of that, I'll give him that. I'll give him that. I don't want him to watch it and be like, oh, okay now.
Okay.
And in
Yeah.
the changing room, who's the worst dressed and who's the best dressed?
Best dressed is an easy one. I think Makazole Mapimpi will be the
Mm.
by far the best dressed. He knows his fashion. He loves his fashion. Worst dressed, yes, he's not gonna love me for this, but yes, I love him anyways. Emil van Heerden. Now I'll give that to him.
Well, already hot. What's he wearing out in the changing room? Like,
Yeah, listen,
are we talking like dad
he's
shorts,
always
cargo
always
shorts?
in like cargo shorts. He's always in like brown cargo shorts, slops, and a t-shirt that's probably half ironed.
Emil. That's
Yeah, he's
quality.
not gonna love
That's
you for this,
quality.
but I love you, Emil.
It's just love you. It's just love you.
Yeah, it's just love. It's
Tell
just
me,
love.
last question, and I think I guess it's probably the most important one that we'll ask you. But
Yeah.
who's going to win Sharksfest?
Listen, my money is always going to be on the Hollywoodbets Sharks. For me, it's
Come
a
on.
simple bet.
Is
We'll
that a
chat
plug?
after the
Is that a
game.
plug for
My money's on the Sharks. My money's on the Hollywoodbets Sharks.
Yes,
Love
sir.
it. Jim
Yeah.
said he's a big Bulls fan, so it's just
Bro, I said at the start of this, all right?
Really?
yeah.
Start of this
Hey,
thing.
but you
Yeah,
know,
I
we
was
were
there.
starting in a good place, eh? We were starting in a good place, but now you've lost me.
I
You've
remember when
lost
I
me
was up in the stands in
completely.
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I was looking down as he won. Leinster were playing the next day, obviously. Bongi right behind me, just going mad as they won it. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. So
I
funny.
love that. That
Yeah.
is bongi for you. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Them boys knew
Thank
it
you so
celebrate as well.
much. Thank you guys.
Good.
Thank you very much. This has
Vince,
been
thank you so
awesome
much for
Vince.
joining us, man. It's been an absolute
Thank
pleasure.
you. Yeah, it's been a real privilege to have you on and chat, and looking forward to Sharks Fest, and it's something that's certainly on my bucket list. But yeah, thank you so much. We really appreciate it, and good luck. Looking forward to watching.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for having me, guys. I really do appreciate it. It was a good time, and I'm looking forward to the Sharks Fest too.
Oh man, what a guy! Oh my god! Like, talk about insight. Talk about like a man who's able to talk.
That was that was a serious pleasure to have him on. Yeah, really enjoyed that one, Jimmers.
Speaking of good guys, who do we have next?
Oh, the man, Alvise Faraon, Benetton
man, what a name.
fan. What a name! I know. What a name! Benetton fan, podcaster, so knows his rugby, and knows his Italian rugby, which is obviously what we're after. It's a big game this weekend. Benetton Zebre. We got to hear all things the Italian derby, Jimmers. I'm looking forward to this one. Should we get into it? See, you got Zebre in the background, which is amazing. Sign, super
I'm
fan.
multicultural now, beside a Guinness sign as well. So
Yeah,
anyway,
it's super. Yeah, well done, Jim. Let's get into it.
let's go see what the most handsome guy in URC looks like. All right, Alvise. Let's go. Folks, we are joined by Alvise Faraon, arguably the greatest thing to ever come out of Italy. He's also putting me and Robbie to an absolute shame here in terms of looks, accent, masculine build, whatever you want to put it down to. But we are privileged to have him here, aren't we, Robbie?
That's very true. From the Breakdown podcast, Jim, as soon as he's rocked up sort of behind the scenes, I've gone, yeah, I didn't realize we're putting supermodels on Ascendant. But no, good to have you on. We obviously big derby coming up, and excited to hear your insights. You look like a man who's played good rugby and can talk good rugby. So looking forward to it, Jimmers.
Absolutely, man, and hopefully he speaks well as he looks, you know. So I'm fascinated here, to be honest with you. I've developed a man crush here. So I think me and Robbie were saying our mothers are not watching this episode now, so we'll move on with this. I suppose we'll jump straight into it. We've a list of questions here based on the rivalry, obviously, the Great Italian Bash, or whatever you want to call it. Is there a name for it? About your rivalry?
The Italian Derby. That's the thing.
Nice. Simple.
The Italian Derby. Very simple.
Jim, don't overcomplicate things, okay?
Huh?
Don't overcomplicate things. Just the Italian derby.
I thought it'd be cooler than that, to be honest with you. But anyways, we'll look past that. Right.
Well,
the
real Italian Derby it's the Petrarca Padova against Rovigo. So like two sides from the Serie A elite, and it's like two of the oldest sides in Italian rugby. Loads of like amazing players from South Africa, Australia, Argentina, and New Zealand have played in those sides, and but clearly, they are playing in the lower league. So the actual Italian Derby, it's the Benetton Zebra ones, and we have to win it. The main event, and
event. Come on,
the Lions have to keep it home.
Absolutely. Right, well, we'll start off, I suppose. What is the most Benetton moment you've experienced as a fan? The one that made you think only this club could produce this moment, right? Italian rugby's on the rise, but there was a few years there when everyone kind of was like, okay, grand.
Well, we have a couple of them actually. I used to play Benetton when I was a kid, so from 15 years old until 20. So the very first one was like my older mates, so just like 2 years older than me, just out of the academy of the Italian Federation Academy. They joined Benetton Treviso on the very first year of the Celtic League. I don't know if you do remember the Celtic League, And on the very first season, on the very first game, we beaten Scarlets home. So there was quite a shocking, beginning of our Celtic history. And then the fourth game, I was playing for Italy under 20. We were we were in the academy, and then on a Saturday there was the Treviso game. On the Sunday we were playing with the under 20 of Treviso or under 20 of Italy. So we went, all the teams went to the Stadio Monigo watching the Leinster. So it was like one of the first few times the Leinster have come to Treviso. And it was the 28th of September of 2010.
Yes.
And we won 29-13 against Leinster.
Jeepers.
Against Leicester, yes. There was I read it, I just read a couple of weeks ago, with my old mates. I just read the squad, and we all thought that is the only Treviso side that could face the actual Treviso side, because from then on, we had Ghiraldini, Vosavai, Barbieri, Sgarbi, Tobias Bottes. We had Tommaso Benvenuti, international Italian players in their very prime. Alessandro Zanni in the very prime time.
What else is?
Yeah, exactly. And from maybe 2014, 2015, they all quit, or they went to Leicester Tigers, to Toulon, to somewhere like Perpignan, some other clubs around Europe, and obviously the level went clearly lower. So we went through a kind of a decade of crisis. And from 2021, the second most memorable moment was when Leonardo Marin scored a drop goal against Edinburgh in 2021 at 19 years old. On the third game home. So we started the season after so many years of kind of not in our best shape. Lost so many stupid games by 5-10 points. Went to Leicester, losing by 50 or 60. So clearly not even showing up. Yeah, exactly. And then there was we won the very first game of the season against Stormers, and then we had Edinburgh, and then we had Glasgow, and then we all won the 3 games in a row at home. And then it's quite actually you can see from the highlights on the first game against Stormers, the stands are half empty. If you come right now if you come to watch a URC game now in Treviso, it's fully packed. You don't even see an empty spot.
Zebra Week is coming. What's the greatest piece of banter you've ever heard directed at the Zebra fans?
Well, I mean, there's a very simple and easy way of saying about from the Treviso supporters, especially the older ones. I never seen a zebra hunting for a lion. They just escape from lions, and that says it all. And that says it all.
We're gonna go. I think the next 4 questions. Let's go sort of quick fire if we can. Which Benetton player is the biggest character off the pitch?
I know the story of Alessandro Izzacor, and he's a guy from Brescia, so he comes from not a rich family, and he went through such difficult times during his young ages, and he just he keeps improving and improving and improving. He just keeps getting better and better. Physically, he's devastating. He's a giant, and he's massive. He's fast. I mean, I'm sure that you've seen him the past 2 seasons scoring tries just like a center or a winger.
Amazing.
And also like it's quite impressive that he's very beloved by all the supporters. So everybody loves him.
The one Nick saying that the fans have made a song about.
Zaza.
Yeah.
Zaza.
Unreal.
Zaza. I call him the boogeyman.
The boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
The boogeyman.
Robbie that as well, but for different reasons.
Can you sing us a song? Well, how does the song go? What is the song?
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
Nice.
that was it. I don't remember the lyrics.
We'll jump on the next one. If you could steal one other player from any other URC team for Benetton, who would it be and why? It's quick fire.
Very quick. He hasn't even played a game, but I would go with Rieko Ioane.
Yes, sir. I knew it was coming. Made his left there.
But just because he can play like any position, then and also like mediatically is quite a big character.
The right answer was Sasha Feinberg and Gomazulu from the Stormers. But anyway,
if Benetton win this weekend, which I'd like to say you're fairly confident, what is the one celebration you want to see by players or fans?
I would love to see like a big Parma ham into the stands, eaten and beat by all the Treviso supporters. But I think it's going to be like, if it's not going to rain in the next few days, I think it's going to be a class game. It's going to be like a super entertaining. Yeah, because they are like in a great shape. We both are in a great shape. We went to Johannesburg and we won, playing a great game. Zebra literally like put into a massive shift. So I think it's going to be like quite interesting from all of you guys, from the Scottish sides, the Irish sides, the South African sides. Like it's going to be like a big weekend for Italian rugby.
Absolutely.
it's going to be huge. It's the one we're looking forward to. It's going to be, Zebre Benetton. It's going to be massive. Alvise, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. It's been amazing.
You've been absolutely unbelievable, man.
Sure, that was amazing. Nice to hear from Alvise, our Italian brother. Amazing. But we've got a very special segment coming up. One of the biggest football influencers, Kaizer Chiefs fan, experiencing rugby for the first time, Papa Wawa, at the Yixgay Derby, the sights, the sounds, everything that Loftus has to offer. He experienced it all for the very first time, which I am so excited to see. I reckon we got to just get straight into it, yeah.
This is Wawa, the people's chairman, always alive and kicking, bumping like a tennis ball. Those who know me very well, they'll tell you that he's always height, ready and relevant. The only fan who spends in the history of South African top flight football, Africa and the whole of diaspora. We are in the capital city of South Africa, the Loftus Stadium, the home of Vodacom Bulls and Vodacom Bulls. Let us introduce you to the life of rugby. So, the football world today meet the rugby world. Let us see if you can convert me to be the lover of rugby, because already I am the lover of Vodacom Bulls. Let us see the transformation. The world of rugby meet the world of football. Let us go. Dimura. North-South derby or Juice Cake derby?
North-South.
North-South. North-South derby.
South. North-South.
North.
GSK derby.
GSK derby, boss.
Okay, rugby or football?
Always football. Football.
Rugby.
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 Rapid.
Rugby. Rassie Erasmus or Jacob Charles White?
Rassie Erasmus.
Rassie all the time.
Rassie!
Has to be Rassie.
Oh, okay. Captain Siya Kolisi or Captain Victor Matfield?
Siya Kolisi Talada.
Siya Kolisi. Mr. Kolisi all the time, my brother.
Siya Kolisi.
Kolisi.
Habana or Charleston Colburn?
Jason Colby.
Personally, I like Kobe.
Okay. 1995 Rugby World Cup final or 2023 Rugby World Cup final?
Oh, 2023.
2023.
Okay, Sia or Peter Steph the toy?
Peter Steve.
Okay, Steve or Schalkberger?
Steve Toy.
Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo? 1995 Rugby World Cup or 2010 FIFA World Cup?
Yo, that's tough, eh? 1995 rugby. Just
Oh, okay, perfect. Brian Habana or Tendai the Beast?
Brian Abena.
Brian Habana or Chelsea Colbert?
Brian Abena.
Brian Habana or Fori Dupree?
Corey DePrier.
Brian Abena Talada.
Brian Habana or Woes van der Westhuizen?
Brian Abena Talada, your baby.
Brian Habana or Sia Kolisi?
Sia Kulisi, your baby.
Sia Kolisi or Malcolm Marx?
Malcolm Marx, because I used to eat the 160 on the bench with him.
Brian Habana or Tendai the Beast?
Abena.
My prince, no, you must drink. It's good, it's nice.
As you have seen, the football world meets the rugby world, as they say. When two elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers. Today we suffer from the hands of the lions. It is a defeat, but we'll come back strong.
Right, Jim, round 6. We obviously need a send it moment. What was yours? What stood out for you?
I know, obviously, this pains me as an Irishman and seeing South Africans kind of lording it for Leinster, but it's hard to look past RG Simon. Like, well, I know we said about the handoff. That's just incredible. You don't, when the big lads get going on rugby pitch, like seeing a prop or someone make a line break, you're just like, it's beautiful. Why can't the game be based around this more? So, my sentiment moment, RG Simon's try, just chef kiss.
I like that. It was majestic. It was proper to watch. My send-it moments, I'm going to go Ruan Null. 71 minutes in. Thornton Park. Stormers down. Intercept try on the halfway line. Under the poles. Had the gas to finish it. It's got to be that for me. Stormers end up winning 21-27. That for me as a Stormers fan. And look, I'm not biased at all, as you know. I'm pretty level-headed when it comes to these sort of things, but that's got to be my send-it moment for round 6. What's your send-it back moment? This is crucial. What's your send-it back moment?
Well, obviously, I've had a bit of a tough few weeks, maybe as a Leinster fan, but my send-it back moment has to be Munster bottling.
Yeah.
Could probably be a send-it moment for myself, but
you hate watching.
a bit of a hate watch at times. Kind of seeing Munster implode. I think I don't think any of the Munster team would be happy with themselves with the way they went there. So that'd be my send it back moment, which was little, like, not. I don't like see any Irish rugby not going well, so it was kind of more of a tiny fist bump,
Yeah, I hear that, and I raise you Glasgow getting nilled against the Scarlets, 23-0 as my send it back moment for Glasgow.
Did anyone bet on that?
No. I doubt it.
Glasgow getting nilled. Were they home or away? They were away.
Away. 23-0 to Scarlets, and fair play to the Scarlets. I'm actually happy for them. But that's my centre back moment. Glasgow, tough out there.
And we know we have a big week ahead of us now. I'm looking forward to round 7 of the URC.
Come on,
and
give
it
it
seems
to
to be
us.
Derby week. Am I right to say it's Derby week? Everyone's playing
100%. everyone. Yeah. Look, there's, massive games. If you just look at the Stormers on the 20th as well, my beloved DHL Stormers against the Lions. That'll be a good game.
Obviously, we talked Alvise about Benetton and Zebre.
Yeah, that's a big one. The round, first round of the 1872 Cup, Glasgow versus Edinburgh. That's gonna be a big one in itself.
Round 7 is going to be a good one, and I'm buzzing for it. Also, 100%. It's Merry Christmas to our beloved watchers, people who are either in the pub and going, "Why are them two lads on the TV?" or people that watch us on YouTube. So
we've got a special one next week. We've got a Christmas episode with a Christmas quiz.
With two of the best.
Our knowledge, Jimmers and I've put our brains together, and try to come up with some of the best quizzes you'll ever see.
Well, Robbie, enjoy the Christmas song, and I'll see you next week.
See you next week, Jimmers, and enjoy round 7, folks. It's going to be an absolute cracker. Some serious derbies to look forward to. Let's send it.
Yes, sir. Let's send it.